Let's review exponential notation. When we see a number raised to a power, the power is called the exponent. The number being raised is called the base. An exponent indicates how many times the base should be multiplied with itself. This means that a will be multiplied n times. Evaluate 3 to the 4th. This means we are going to multiply 3 4 times. 3 to the 4th is the same as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. We'll multiply 3 times 3 together and get 9. And we can multiply 3 times 3 together here and get 9. Now we can multiply 9 times 9, and our answer is 81. So 3 to the 4th is equal to 81. 2 to the 3rd means that we will multiply 2 3 times. 2 to the 3rd means 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. And 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So 3 to the 3rd power is 8. We also say the 3rd power as cube. We could say that this problem is 2 cubed. 2 cubed is equal to 8. 10 to the 4th. 10 to the 4th means we will multiply 10 4 times. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is equal to 100. 10 times 10 is equal to 100. And 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000. 1 to the 4th power means that we are multiplying 1 4 times. 1 to the 4th is the same thing as 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Multiply those ones together and we get 1. So 1 to any power is going to equal 1. Evaluate -4 squared. This problem means that we are going to square the 4. Squaring the 4 means that we're going to multiply 4 times itself. We will bring down the minus sign in front. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. We will bring down the minus sign in front of this number. So -4 squared is equal to -16. This problem is different. This is the square of -4. This means we are going to square what is inside of the parentheses. We are going to multiply -4 2 times. We will use our rules for multiplying sign numbers. When multiplying, if the signs are the same, we get a positive number. -4 times -4 is positive 16. Notice the difference between this problem and the problem before it. Notice where the negative sign is in this problem. In this problem, the negative is inside parentheses and outside of the parentheses has the power. This says to square what is inside of the parentheses. So we multiply what's inside by itself. -2 cubed. We are going to cube the 2. We're going to multiply 2 3 times. And we will bring down the negative in front. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. and 4 times 2 is 8. And we bring down the negative in front each time. The cube of negative 2. This problem has us taking the cube of everything that's in the parentheses. So we're going to multiply everything in the parentheses 3 times. Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. 4 times negative 2 is equal to, using our rules for multiplying sign numbers, if the signs are different, the answer will be negative for product. So the cube of negative 2 is equal to negative 8. Negative 2 to the 4th. This problem has us multiply 2 4 times. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 with the negative in front, bringing down each time. 2 times 2 is 4, and we can do these 2's together. We get 4, bringing down our negative in front. So 4 times 4 is equal to 16, and we bring down our negative in front. So negative 2 to the 4th is equal to negative 16. The 4th power of negative 2. This power of 4 means that we are going to multiply what's inside the parentheses 4 times. Negative 2 times negative 2, the signs are the same, so the product will be positive. Negative 2 times negative 2, the signs are the same, so the product will be positive. We're still multiplying. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So the 4th power of negative 2 is equal to positive 16. Notice the difference between this problem and the previous problem. In this problem, the negative is not in the parentheses. In this problem, the negative is inside the parentheses. The power of 4 is raising the sign and the number to the power 4. In this problem, the power 4 is only raising the 2 to the power 4. 45 to the 1st power. What this means is we are going to multiply 45 one time. 45 one time is equal to 45. Any number to the power 1 is equal to itself. 0 to the 4th power. 0 to the 4th power means we are going to multiply 0 4 times. We know that 0 times anything is 0. So 0 to any power is equal to 0. The property of the 0 power. Any number except 0 raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Using that property, 5 to the 0 power is equal to 1. Root notation. The radical sign is over the radicand. The index is the number outside of the radical sign. The nth root of a means the number that when raised to the power n gives a. In other notation, we're asking ourselves the question, what to the nth power is equal to a? Where there is no index, meaning where there is no number for n, it is understood to be the number 2, or the square root. Evaluate the square root of 16. We ask ourselves the question, what squared is equal to 16? Remember, the index, when not written, is a square index. So what number raised to the 2nd power is equal to 16? You may want to look at your perfect squares and be familiar with the perfect squares from 1 to 100. Notice 4 squared is equal to 16. So 4 answers our question, what squared equals 16? So the square root of 16 is equal to 4. The cube root of 27. The cube root of 27 asks us this question. What to the third power is equal to 27? What number, when I cube it, is equal to 27? You may want to familiarize yourself with perfect cubes. As you can see, 3 cubed is equal to 27. When we ask ourselves the question, what number cubed is 27? The answer is 3. So, the cube root of 27 is equal to 3. The square root of 225. This problem asks the question, what squared is equal to 225? We have a list of perfect squares, but it hasn't gone high enough. This may happen to you, and you need to know what you should do in this case. You need to be able to generate more perfect squares. So let's go to the next one. What is 11 squared? You would do 11 times 11 on your calculator and get 121. How about 12 squared? 12 times 12 is 144. 13 squared is equal to 13 times 13, which is 169. 14 squared is equal to 14 times 14, which is 196. 15 squared is equal to 15 times 15, which is 225. Here is our answer. To our question, what squared equals 225? The answer is 15. So, the square root of 225 is equal to 15. The fourth root of 256. We will ask ourselves the question, what to the fourth power is equal to 256? We will familiarize ourselves with some of the perfect fourths. But this list is not complete to answer our question. So we must generate some more perfect fourths. So what is 4 to the fourth? 4 to the fourth is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is equal to 256. There is our answer. To our question, what to the fourth is equal to 256? The answer is 4. So the fourth root of 256 is equal to 4. So our answer is 4.